Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this new video. I have been missing in action. I'm so glad to finally be back in my zone, my creative zone. I've been doing a lot of colorful in-your-face makeup looks lately on my channels, but today I wanted to keep it a little bit more natural and do a little bit of a more bronzy, glowy summer look. So I'm going to show you how to be dewy and bronzy and beachy looking all in this one video. This glow. Do y'all see this glow right here? Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this much highlighter on my face ever. So if you would like to see how I got this makeup look right here, then just keep watching.
From A to Z, it's the girl like gangsta. What I fit in, it's G.
Alright you guys, first thing I'm going to do is start prepping my skin. I go in with a lot of face products before my foundation just because I want to be really illuminated and glowing up under my foundation. So skin prep is probably the most important thing for this look. I'm going in with Farsali's Unicorn Drops. This is a very lightweight moisturizer and I love oils under my foundation just because it does make it look even more dewy. And then I'm going to go in with MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Pink Light. This is a very, very illuminated moisturizer. There are 2 or 3 other shades that are a little bit darker. I just didn't know that until I had already bought this one. But as you can see, it gives me a beautiful glow and I just love it on its own and it looks beautiful under foundation. For the third product, I'm going in with Luminizer Primer by Dr. Brandt. This is an illuminating primer that does refine the look of your pores and gives you like a natural glow. So it's not super illuminating, but it does fill in your pores and improves your skin texture. So I just thought that this would be really good as an extra layer, an extra base, and to fill in my pores. For foundation, I'm going to be mixing 2 shades. I'm going in with Urban Decay's All Nighter foundation in the shade 7.5, and I'm going to mix that with my NARS Creamy Radiant foundation they just came out with. This is my go-to foundation in the shade Sahel. As always, I will list everything that I use in the description box below so that y'all can get it if you would like it and are interested. And then I'm going to apply this with a Morphe M439 brush. This is just going to give me a little bit of an even coverage all over, and then I'm going to push it into the skin more for an even base using a damp beauty blender. Next up, I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm going for a more soft but bushier brow, just a more natural brow. I'm using Maybelline's Brow Precise in the shade Dark Brown, and I'm just going to make very soft. This product is really dark, so I didn't have to put a lot of pressure into the pencil, but just gonna fill in my brows slightly and make them look a little bit thicker. I'm gonna set my brows using my Rimmel Brow Clear Brow Gel, and I'm basically wanting them to look a little bit bushier, so I'm brushing them upwards so that they set that way. And then I'm going to take my NYX concealer pot in the shade Fair and a very small flat concealer brush and just clean up any mistakes or extra marks that I made. I'm going to run a line on the bottom and then I'm going to run it up on the top just a little bit, just cleaning them up and making them look a little bit more neater. I'm going to buff out the foundation that's on my eyelid so that I can use that as a base. And then I'm going to set that with my Pure Soiree Diaries palette. This is in the shade Mogul. I'm going to take this and set my eyelids with that color first. I'm going to first go in with my lid color. This is Mellow Cosmetics in the shade Cocoa. And I'm going to apply this all over the lid using a flat shader brush from Bodyography Pro. I love this brush. It's very small and very good for detailing. And then I'm going to blend that out using my Pure Sculptor palette. This is a contour palette. I'm going to take the brown shade and a small Morphe M506 brush. And I'm going to buff out the edge of that cocoa color using this brown shade, and I'm going to blend this into my crease. To clean up my crease color, I'm going to take a clean brush and go back over my crease color that I just put down. I'm going to pick up the darker brown shade in that palette again and run it from the inner corner to the outer corner of my crease again, just to deepen it up, and then I'm going to clean it up again once more using that clean flat brush. And say that you brought it up just a little too high, I'm going to take some of the bone colored eyeshadow and just run it on my eyebrow bone, and that way it just kind of cleans it up and creates a more smoother gradient effect of the colors on my eye. To darken up my lash line, I'm going to go in with a really messy line. I'm taking a brown eyeliner. This is Essence eyeliner in the shade Hot Chocolate, and I'm just going to run that on my lash line, and then I'm going to buff it out using a flat angled brush. Anything flat of a brush will help you get really close to the lash line and blend that out a little bit more. For concealer today, I'm going in with Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. I'm going to place this under my eyes to conceal and down the bridge of my nose and buff that out again with my Beauty Blender. I'm running this up under the shadow on the outside of my eye. The reason why that I did this last is just so that I could clean up any fallout that came from those shadows. And then I'm going to cream bronze. I'm using Beautiful Bronze by LA Girl. This is a very inexpensive cream contour, and I'm going to contour the hollows of my cheeks, the forehead, and down the bridge of my nose. This is just going to help give me a little bit more of a tan, a little bit more color, because I do want to look very sun-kissed in this look. I'm buffing this out with my favorite Morphe brush. I will list it below because this brush is just, it's my favorite. It's very small, it's very dense, and I can use it for so many different things. And then after that, I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose again with concealer just to clean up that nose contour. I'm going to buff that into a straight line and let it set. The reason why I let this do this is because it will help add pigmentation as it dries down, and it's a little bit easier for me to get a very straight and narrow line down the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to contour and bronze my face, and when I say bronze, I mean like I go in with a lot of bronzer. I'm using that pure Sculptor palette again here with a big fluffy brush. I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer also and just bronze up the cheek, basically just going over all that cream bronzer. Then I'm going to buff in that contour on my nose again. Then I'm picking up Lorac's medium contour palette, and I'm going to contour my cheeks even more. And this is just building up color. I do this with the contour colors, and I go in with the highlighter a lot. I mean, you can't get enough of it. Then I'm taking Hikari's Shimmer Brick in this flat, this angled blush brush, and I'm just going to basically give myself some color with that pink tone that's in that. I'm going to use the same Mellow Cosmetics cocoa color on my lower lash line and the brown eyeliner that I used on the top lash line. I'm going to buff it out with a Morphe flat definer brush and just make sure that that's smoked out, no harsh lines on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to curl my lashes and go in with some mascara. For mascara, I'm using Tarte, no, Better Than Sex mascara, and then I'm going to, you could add falsies, but for this I just decided to keep it a little bit more natural looking. I wanted to do individuals because I thought that would be really pretty with this look, but I decided not to use anything. Then I'm going in with the star of the show. This is Tarte's Illuminating Highlighter. This is a liquid highlighter. I'm putting it on the back of my Beauty Blender, and then I'm going to push it into the skin using my fingers. Then I'm going back in with that pure Sculptor palette and a Morphe highlighting brush, and I'm basically just going to pack on this highlighter. I go over and over again in a C shape around my face. You can use many different highlighters, but this just helps grab, putting that liquid highlighter down first helps grab the highlighter a little bit more. And so that's one of the tricks that I use. If you don't have a liquid highlighter, you could totally use a facial oil, just a little bit on the cheekbones, and then that will help grab it. I'm also going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner using those same shades. This just helps open up the eye, make it look a little bit brighter, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to also highlight the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow using those same colors. And then I'm going to put some bottom lash mascara. I'm going with Tarte Light Camera Lashes mascara. I'm very much blocking the camera here. I'm very sorry, but I love this mascara because the wand on it is very small and can grab a lot of small lashes. For lips, I'm going in with ColourPop's Atolle I Love Sarah E collab lip gloss. This lip gloss is beautiful. It has a pink rose gold tint to it. Okay, you guys, this concludes this makeup look. I hope you loved this tutorial. I really love how my skin looks. It's a very healthy glow, ready for summertime. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button right below and the bell next to it so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video.